morning and welcome back to the vlog. It is Monday morning and my house is a complete disaster, first of all, but the cleaning lady will be here any minute. But I wanted to go ahead and tell you a short little story about crochet. So I've been crocheting since I was a teenager, and I go through like spurts of I will crochet every day and then I won't crochet for a couple of years. So there's this blanket that I've been working on for myself that I've started. I don't even want to count. I don't even want to know how many years because it's over 5 years ago. I'm trying to remember actually if it was before I had my child. He's almost 8. But I have worked on this blanket through many difficult times, many like surgeries when I'm in the hospital, when I'm in the hospital recovering. When I went into eating disorder treatment, I worked on this thing in many, many places. So I picked it back up yesterday and I want to get it finished. This was the first project I did for myself and I've just never finished it. I would do a lot of baby blankets for people in my life, and I'll like stop this and start a baby blanket. And this one's also so big that it just takes a long time, especially with the stitch that I'm using. Anyway, the story that I wanted to tell about this is I've started this blanket, again, years ago. Got the yarn for it, thought I had enough, I did not. And then when I went to buy some more, it was no longer being made. It was completely gone, discontinued, couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm like, well, that's great. I started this huge blanket and now I can't finish it, and it was very sad. But my husband and I don't remember how we did. We scoured the internet and talked to people. I don't know if it was through Reddit or I feel like maybe he located it through Reddit. He asked people on the internet if anybody had this specific color from this brand, and he tracked down a few more cupcakes of this yarn, and I've been using that, and so it's getting closer to being done. This is how much is left on the current one, and then I only have one left. I'm hoping this makes the rest of the blanket. So I'm going to be working on this blanket this week. If I can get it finished in the next couple of weeks, it'd be great. The battery's already flashing. But it's going to be a very, very tight race to see if this is enough yarn to complete the blanket. So and this blanket, normally when you do blankets, they're just, you go across the rows and then you just stop the rows whenever you have the length that you want. Well, this one I did on the bias, so I started with 1 stitch and then 3 stitch and then 5 to where it gets bigger, and then from the biggest point then you go back down. So if I stop in the middle of this blanket, there's going to be a triangle cut out of it. It's not like I can just adjust the length of the blanket. So anyway, I'm going to sit and crochet for a bit this morning. I have not taken meds or anything yet. I just want to sit here for a bit. Still been in a lot of chest pain and just palpitations constantly. So trying to take it easy. But I do, after she leaves this morning, I do need to film some more watercolor florals because tomorrow starts watercolor month. I have 3 days uploaded and I need to do a few more. So I'm going to sit back and crochet, and then this afternoon get to work. Good morning. Oh. Clip it there. Okay. Whew. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I don't really know what happened to yesterday. I don't even know what I did yesterday. I crocheted all day. That's basically what I did. And I crocheted, and then Lincoln had in home for the afternoon. So didn't really film much yesterday. But my nail polishes got in. Okay, so my nail polishes from Mooncat got in, so I figured I'd open them up with you and we can see what these colors look like. I'm currently wearing a Mooncat nail polish. This is Pangea. I bought 5 polishes, so these are just random colors on their website that I liked. So let's look and see. I'll start with this one. We have Treachery in the blue. I actually don't think I looked at all the names. I was just picking the colors that were really pretty. So let's see what Treachery in the... Oh, you're pretty. I think this is the color changing one because it goes from this is like a navy, dusty navy when it's cold to like a light taupey pink when it's warm. So like this one changes the most I've seen of any thermal polish. So I'm excited to give this one a try. I might try this one next. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Next up, this one looks like it's got some chunky glitters, which makes me happy. This is Maelstrom, M-A-E-L, Storm. And it is this beautiful greenish, bluish, tealy, holy cow, chunky glitter. Look at this. That is gonna be, see, it's hard to decide which ones to wear first because they're so pretty. Look how pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. Mooncat. If you haven't discovered this brand yet, I'm very sorry for introducing you because I want them all. Okay, I'm glad I got this one because I keep seeing this one advertised to me and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. This one's Earth to Gaia, G-A-I-A. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the iridescence of that pink and purple to the, this one on the nails, in the ads anyways, looked so heavenly, like beautiful. I'm excited for that one. I mean, I'm obviously excited for all of these because I bought them, but this one is Poison Berry. Let's see here. The names of these are very memorable because like all the ones I do have, I know the exact names of them. Oh my gosh, look at this color. These two together, stunning. Oh, those are pretty. I could see doing like, I don't know, something with both of these together. All right, one more. Sadly, I want them all. This is Poems for a Harvest Moon. I don't remember this one. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe this was the more corally one. Oh yeah. Oh, summer in a bottle right there. Look at that summery polish. That is so pretty. So I want to like show you these all together. If I can hold them in a way that's no, I'm not that talented. So there are all the colors. Yeah, I love them all. It's so hard to decide what to use first, but I think that thermal polish has me very intrigued as to what it's going to look like on the nails. So, but I just put this one on a couple days ago, so we'll wait till the end of the week to change it out. But anyway, I wanted to start today off by looking at those. They're so pretty. I have quite a collection of Mooncat, I almost said eyeshadows, nail polishes now. It's my favorite nail polish brand just because their colors are so unique. I just love them. Anyway, today is Tuesday. Kylie's coming over. So if you, did I have it in last week's vlog? Yeah. If you didn't see last week's vlog, my husband chopped my hair off because I was in so much pain. I just wanted my hair gone. So this is his handiwork and I won't be able to get it fixed until like another week and a half. So if you notice any unevenness, just ignore it. It's fine. Anyway, Kylie's coming over today when I'm filming. This is the first day of watercolor month. I'm so excited. I'm a little bit nervous as well because I've got so much work to do, but we're gonna try. I have 3 currently posted, up and ready to go. I would like to film 5 today. I think that would keep us on track for being ahead. And I'm gonna have Kylie take a couple of them home to edit, so I don't have to edit all of them. But yeah, this is gonna be a very, very busy month trying to get these all out, but it's gonna be worth it. I love watercolor month, and I have so much fun painting all the flowers. But oh, and the puppy, my most recent puppy that I've been working on is this one. I haven't decided yet if it's done. This is my first white dog to paint, so I'm struggling with the balance of putting enough detail and not doing too much, because this could very easily turn muddy and look like a gray or tan. I mean, the dog has some tan in it, but it won't look as white if I keep adding layers and stuff. So I feel like the dog is done. But I'm just marinating on it for a couple of days to decide. But a cute little puppy. So, and then the next dog pet portrait I have is going to be a bigger one, and it's 2 dogs in one. They won it at their wedding. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, that's that. Health-wise, I'm still, my chest pain has gone down some. I'm very grateful for that. And we're trying to figure out if it's just a random flare-up of chest pain or if one of the medications I'm taking is contributing to it. So I've stopped the oxandrolone, some kind of hormone, something boosting, I don't know exactly, but Daniel thinks it's that, because that's around the time I started taking it is when the chest pains got really bad. So I have stopped taking that, and yesterday my chest pains were only a few times in the day, so palpitations have gone down too. So I don't know. I honestly just think my body doesn't like having medication, doesn't like having a bunch of medication. We keep introducing stuff, and the functional medicine doctor just like, I don't know, wants to do it all at once. And it's like, this is going to help this for this reason, this is going to help for this reason. But the problem is my body doesn't like it. It doesn't like any of it. And it's flipping out. So I have finished the antibiotic like a week ago, so that's good. I've felt better after being done with that, but still on a bunch of the probiotics, prebiotics, whatever. And the LDN, I went up to 3 pills, which is going to be my final dose for a couple of days, and then I went back down to 2 because I didn't think I was tolerating it. So I'm sticking with the 3 milligrams for now. So I need to contact my cardiologist still. I called them and they left a message with the doctor, and I haven't heard back. And I need to order my Zolair. I have lots to do today. I also have to answer the tax guy. He asked me more questions. I need to write this stuff down, because when I start saying things, like I'm like getting overwhelmed because it's so much. So if I have a list, it makes it so much easier. And it's very satisfying to check things off the list. So I need to make a list today. Kylie will be here in a couple of hours. Our first Watercolor Blooms goes up at 10, so I need to rewatch it before, make sure everything is good, and check the description and everything. Posting a video isn't ever just posting a video. Turn that down. There's so much more that you have to do and think about and get right, and it's a lot more work than people think. That's that. I'm already ready for a nap though. So my phone died in the middle of the night. I had it plugged in, but I guess the cord wasn't plugged in, or the cord wasn't working, whatever. So my alarm didn't go off because my phone was dead. So we woke up and it was time to go. So why am I saying so much? We didn't have much time. We had to get out the door. Lincoln was not happy. He was cranky. He just kept going, like, please stop. But we got him out the door and to school, and I actually think I want to take a bath. I'm going to take a bath first while I watch the video to review it and look at it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll do my meds after that. I didn't take any of my meds on Sunday. I didn't do anything. Like, I just laid on the couch doing nothing. I was in pain, and I gave my body a break from meds, I guess. I don't know. Okay. See you in a little bit, probably when Kylie gets here. Okay, so yesterday I told you the story of, I told you a story. Sorry, I still look like a wet dog. Please ignore. I'm gonna put makeup on in a second too. Anyway, I told you the story of the blanket that I'm crocheting and the yarn and everything. Well, I started on the last ball of yarn last night. I crocheted so much yesterday. Okay, sorry, lawn guys wanted money for some reason. Okay, anyway, I was saying, I'm exhausted just from going to get cash. I don't know if I have enough yarn. The yarn's discontinued, all that stuff. So I started the last one last night and I like folded the blanket in half to see, and it looks like it might be like the exact amount of yarn that I need, which is awesome. Secondly, this blanket has been being made for years. So it's been sitting, it's been gathering dust and all the things I'm allergic to. So I'm crocheting with this and it's causing allergy problems and my throat's closing up. So in order to continue on the blanket, I had to tie it off and wash it. So it's washed. I hung it here to dry, but it is clean and sanitary now, so I can have it in my lap and it won't cause me to die. I can still breathe, hopefully. But I want to show you, if I can anyway, a little loop-de-loo. I don't think that worked, but so like I said before, this blanket is made by starting in the corner and you increase your stitches for the rows until it gets to the midway and then you start decreasing. So this is the midway where it's the widest. And therefore you can fold it in half and see how much you have left to do. So it lines up to about right there. So this right here is the length of where I am, and if I match it up to that side of it on the other blanket, I have this triangle left. And that looks like it's going to be enough yarn. So hopefully it ends up being the perfect amount of yarn. But I had to tie it off and we'll have to start again right here. And hopefully I can make that a seamless thing. I don't usually tie my work off and then start again. So I'll have to figure that out. Hopefully I can figure that out. Oh, you know what I should do? I think I may actually cut the knot off, go back a few stitches and just do it like I'm adding in a new color. I think that's what I might do. We'll see. But anyway, it's so pretty. I'm really excited to actually have this done and be able to use it. But I'm gonna let it dry all the way first. And my biggest fear with washing it before it was all done is if it shrinks at all or changes and then I'm adding the other in and wash, I don't know. But my husband's like, you can't do it anymore. I will throw it away if you don't wash it. I'm like, oh, okay. So don't throw it away because that was years and years of work. I go through crafting spurts, if you will, where I really enjoy doing something and I do it a lot. So watercolor is my most recent, but I feel like watercolors can stick around for a while. Kind of like photography stuck around. That became my job. Photographer for 15 years now. But because of my health, I'm doing other things, and I think watercolor has filled that photography void for me. So I have other little things I like to do because I can't just do one thing that's creative. So crochet, I made books for a while. I did sewing. I used to sew makeup bags I used to make all kinds of fun stuff and I would sell it on Etsy. I think that I'm gonna get back into crochet. I've been fed a lot of crochet Instagram and TikTok. When I started crochet, we didn't have these things. I had a book. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. Man, kids today don't know how we learned back then. Like, we didn't have, I'm older than the internet, guys. That can't be true. That just sounds awful. I know that it's true, but it sounds awful. How old is the internet? I'm literally Googling this. Oh, no, I'm not older than the internet. Oh, good. The internet as we know it is 41 years old. Official birthday is January 1st, 1983. I don't think that it was widely used, though, until later. So, the World Wide Web was 1989, so I am older than the World Wide Web. I'm an 88 baby. While the internet existed before the World Wide Web, invented by Tim Berners-Lee, provided a user-friendly interface. Public access was in the 1990s, so I am correct in the assumption that, yes. Commercialized web was in the 1990s, so I am older than the internet. I learned from a book, and my great-grandma. That's how you learned back then. Now you can learn anything on YouTube. Crazy. I'm going off on a tangent. But anyway, that said, there's all this new information I have access to around crochet, and it's like reinvigorating my desire to want to crochet, because I've always just read patterns from books and stuff. But now there's YouTube videos and shorts and stuff that I'm learning new stitches. And I mean, I've done some complicated crochet, but I want to make clothes now. Like, that sounds cool. I want to make a swimsuit cover up. I've made a couple of clothes, but anyway, I'm going off on tangent. I might be crocheting more in the future. I have an addiction to buying supplies for arts and yarn. I have a whole stash of it that I could use, but now I want like all cotton and bamboo and the soft stuff. The acrylic yarn is just not as soft. This one that I'm making is acrylic yarn, and it's not going to be as soft as a cotton, but I've done some bamboo baby blankets and they're the softest. Okay, I'm going to stop jabbering on. I need to rest for a minute. My heart rate's been up for quite a while and I'm exhausted, and if I don't take it easy, I'm going to not be able to work for the rest of the day. So I'm going to grab my meds, sit on the couch, chill for a bit, and Kylie will be here soon. I was so chatty. Last week I was not, and this week I can't stop talking. I'm crazy here. All right, so it's Thursday, and I just dropped off Lincoln at school, and I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I figured I would show you what I do. I have meetings every other week and with his therapist, and I sit in my car and paint. So I figured I would show you what I use and what I do. This is the bag that my husband had made for me. Good morning, it's Thursday. The camera is crooked. Whoa. Just got back from having my parent training with the therapist. Oh dear. With Lincoln's therapist at school. So my hair has a natural wave to it. And if I, like, when it was longer, would scrunch it with curl cream, it would be kind of curly. So I put a little bit of a curl cream in this morning and let it air dry, and it doesn't really look good when it's this short. It's like volume right here. So it just looks kind of funny. It like goes out at my ears. So maybe not the best look ever, but Ignore the hair if you can. Anyway, it's Thursday morning. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, and so I'll probably, I don't know, I may film a little bit on the 4th, or I'm not sure, because Lincoln will be home, Daniel will be home, and then his parents are coming over for 4th of July. We're just going to watch a movie though. Other news, I didn't film anything, I don't think, yesterday. I don't think I did. I was in, last night I was in so much pain. My chest was hurting so bad. Yesterday, the entire day, I just was kind of in a funk. I was in a defeated state. I just felt, I'm holding a paintbrush. I'm always holding a paintbrush. I just felt defeated and wanted to give up. Like yesterday, I didn't take any of my meds yesterday. I sat on the couch and finished crocheting my blanket. I got that done, which was cool. I'll show it to you in a second. But yeah, yesterday was rough, and I was in so much pain in the evening. Cardiologist, my POTS specialist cardiologist, finally called me back. I called them earlier this week, maybe. I don't remember when I called, but they called back and they want to put a monitor on me for 7 days to see what's going on. So I go in on Monday to get that. So that'll be in next week's vlog. Get to see what a 7-day monitor looks like. Yeah, I've got a lot to get done today. I hope that I have the energy and will to move today. It's like 9:45, and I need to take my meds because I didn't yesterday. And I need to start editing. We're on day 3 of Flower Everyday series. Yeah, because today's the 3rd, that makes sense. And we've already jumped up almost 800 subscribers just in the past 2 days. Insane. Our Flower Everyday series is kind of what like kicked off our channel last year, and I'm hoping we get another good surge of subscribers and people that will have fun and paint along with us. So already getting some fun comments. The more views you get, you're definitely going to run into some not fun comments and critiques and stuff, but so far they've been nice. There's definitely some suggestions of things to change, which happens. People want you to film things differently, or you know, they have thoughts. So I adjust as much as I can accordingly to make people happy, but you can't make everybody happy. So I'm going to continue doing my thing though. I'm enjoying it. Let's see, I have 4 or 5 days edited. I have 4 days edited, 5 days filmed. So I need to edit the 5th day, which is Saturdays, but I need to film for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays at least. So, or at least 2. I need to at least film 2 more flowers today. Holy cow. So I need to edit and I need to film 2. I'll need to edit this vlog. I haven't even looked at it yet. I'm sorry, I'm processing what I have to do today. And Lincoln has in-home therapy at 1. So I have from 10 to, oh crud. I have 2 hours. No, 3. 11, 12, 1. 3 hours to get all of this done. So I need to get going. I'm going to go ahead and take my meds, drink my protein shake. And I should probably film first because I can't film when he's here. I can edit when he's here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take my meds, film 2 flowers at least. We're also getting concrete poured to extend our back patio this morning. So I'm not sure how that's gonna affect filming and how noisy that will be. I don't know when they're coming. It's kind of cloudy. I don't know if it's supposed to rain. So anyway, that's the update. That's what's happening right now. And I want to show you the blanket. Let me go get it. All right, so I've talked about this in the vlog already. I don't know what I've said because, you know, it's been days ago. But I've been working on this blanket for, if I had to guess, I'm trying to remember if it was before Lincoln was born or not, but at least 6 years, if not more. And I finally finished it. It's pretty big, which is why it took so long. And I used what's called a moss stitch. And so it's a lot more dense and fabric-like than a lot of crochet stitches. It's not quite as, you know, see-through and holy, but it uses a lot more yarn and a lot more time. So, but it's beautiful. And I had enough yarn to finish it. So I washed it last night and it's letting it air dry. It's mostly dry. Yeah, so there it is. The finished blanket. Lincoln already stole it as soon as I finished it and cut off the thread. He took it and wrapped up in it. So there's that. I'll have to figure out what my next crochet project will be, but perhaps finish the baby blanket that I have started 2 years ago. You want to see that one? Hold on, let me get that one too. Okay, so I started this baby blanket for a family member, and I didn't get it finished in time for the baby to be born, and then I kind of just stopped working on it. And I hate that. But the problem now is I don't know if I can remember what the pattern was. My gosh, it's so soft though. So this is the baby blanket that I started. Could just like finish it off and it's this little bitty like lovey blanket. I could possibly actually do that. I don't know, it's just so incredibly soft. This one's made with bamboo yarn. I have to be careful because it's been sitting for a while and it can have dust on it, but I just really liked this stitch too. You can see, but I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find the pattern that I was using and maybe finish that one day, but okay. I'm gonna go take my meds and get to work. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the vlog up here. It's now Saturday. We had the 4th of July yesterday. We just watched a movie and did nothing else. It was great. But I wanted to show you, wrapping this week up, the outdoors. The concrete that they added to, oh, Lincoln already has this unlocked. They added to our back porch. So this was existing concrete, and then this is all new concrete. So we are also going to have the roof extended to cover this, so it will be in the shade as well, because we just have this little bitty area that's covered. But let's see if I can stand up. But yeah, there's the new concrete. Daniel and Lincoln just left to go pick up some pies. We have his friends are coming over to play, and my cousin's coming over as well. So with her kiddos, we'll play in the backyard with all the kids in a little bit. But I wanted to wrap the vlog up here for this week, and I'll see you guys next week. I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July if you are here in the US. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.